Hi to whoever came. I'm really sorry that I'm late. I trust me, it always happens. Whenever I'm ready to come live, there will be some issue with my laptop. Wow, there's no one live except me. I am here. I can't see anyone there. That's why I was like, huh? No one's here? Yeah, it does look a little bit weird on the phone to go live. What can we do? Hmm. So I'll just wait for 5 minutes. If no one comes, then I think maybe not having a live would be better. I don't know. Yeah, that might help. I'm not quite sure if it will, but who knows what will help. Yep, going to do that. Trying to open my Twitter on my laptop, but where is my other phone? I have. Hi to whoever came. Thank you for coming live. We are waiting for a few people to arrive, but if no one comes, then we are the only ones. This is sad. I don't know what to do. Um, Whoever came, do you wanna send a message or something? Like at least I'll do something. I had this, I had this whole idea of step to step how I want to do this live, and usually I don't plan anything. So it's a bummer. I guess we've been out of uh, the live session so much that people forgot that we were live. Ugh. Yeah, that won't work. So let's try to find my other phone. Sorry that you guys have to come the whole trip with me. I can see one of them being here. Hi, Kyo. What are you doing, Kyo? My rabbit is really sassy, guys. It's hilarious. Okay. Uh, I have seriously no idea what to talk about, so this wasn't supposed to go like this at all. So, forgive me if I seem a little bit lost because I am. I seriously don't know. um, if you are still over here, should I just stop the live? I don't know what to do. I seriously have no clue, guys, what to do. You just send the tweet out. It's my other phone. It's usually hard. Let me just. You can always do it. People can watch it later. That's true as well. However, my idea was more so to. Okay. I. This is going to be weird because I thought that there will be people, but if they are not, and we have waited quite a long, and I have came late as well, so I take full responsibility. Um, uh, so there's a reason that I was not here. Usually, I am the one that always takes stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go live today. I'm gonna go live this Saturday. I want to do this. Blah 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 blah. But for the past, I guess, and I think I've said this for quite a few months now that there's this feeling of loneliness. I feel alone even if I'm with a lot of people. I have friends, but I don't feel like it. Blah blah blah. It's been the same for a long time now, right? And the thing is, it's true. I don't feel the same, but I was saying that we kind of have to move on from that feeling. We can't just get stuck in that feeling that, oh, I'm alone, oh, I'm feeling lonely. Because yes, when you make a huge change in your life, it does occur. It does. How do I say it? Hi, Joel. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, and it's 5 a.m. there. Oh my God. Should I feel like happy that you're joining my live at 5 a.m. or should I feel sorry about it? I don't know. Thank you for joining, and I hope that I'll be able to say something nice that makes your day today. So, as I was saying, good thing we were thinking about changing the time law. Yeah, we are thinking about changing the time. There are going to be a lot of changes in Purple Thread as a project. Everyone who knows me knows how much I and Tiff love Purple Project. Like, this is our baby. Anyways, as I was saying, like, this feeling of loneliness never goes away unless and until you try to do something about it. So my idea was to get a bunny, but you can always try different ways. The other thing is that I've came across a lot of time is that a lot of people, when they say they are feeling lonely, even when they are like surrounded by friends and family, even with family, people people kind of downplay it. Like, they are like, oh, but you're with your family, why would you feel alone? It's not like that. The feeling of loneliness is not about being with someone or not being with someone. It has more so to do with not having someone to talk to, like not having someone you can rely on, not having someone you can blindly trust. Um, it is kind of it can be with anything. Like, you can be surrounded with hundreds of people that you call your friends, but still feel like there's just no one. Because how do I say? I have friends, right? And I have them, right? Why am I asking you? Um, I don't know. It's if I have to put it into the right words, it would be like you can be surrounded by people but still be lonely because you don't you don't know that one person who is always going to be on your side. You, even if there's like one person that you know is going to be on your side, tell you when you're wrong, tell you and be there for you anyway, that one person who can pinpoint your wrongs and rights, um, and that one person who wouldn't try to demean you for no reasons at all. So if you don't if you don't have that one person in your life, or multiple person, multiple people, I guess that's when that feeling of loneliness happens. And the worst part is that people don't really realize how fragile you can get with this. Like, wait a second, I'm just gonna, um, yeah, I mean, yeah, that. And now that I'm here, I kind of have forgotten all the structure. All the structure I made. Now I'm just blabbing shit out. And the thing I want to convey is that it's okay to feel lonely, and but it's not okay to get stuck into that feeling. Like, you have to kind of just get it off your chest. I'm trying. It's harder. And yeah, also, like, it's okay to kind of feel like that maybe this is not okay, and I don't know what to do, or how will I ever stop feeling lonely? Will I ever stop feeling lonely? Will I ever be with people and feel like, oh, I belong here? Um, will all of this just go away one day? The thing is, with this particular thing, unless and until you work out, unless and until you try, unless and until it's you who want to change, this does not go away. And as sad and as pathetic it sounds, it is what it is. The one thing that I guess everyone should keep in mind during this time is that don't give up. Don't give up because it seems difficult. Don't give up because everything is just too much to handle. Um, and you just don't know what's going to happen, like if things are going to go good or if things are not going to go good, or you know, if this person that you have started to build a relationship with, or if this person that you're thinking, okay, this is the person and we'll be friends, and then, or whatever that relation is, I don't want to name it, but, and you start to trust this person, and then it does not work out, don't give up, because not everyone is the right person for the other person. It does not mean the other person is a bad person, but it just means that you guys are not compatible, and that's like half of the world. Well, half of the world is not compatible with each other. There can be multiple reasons. Your thought processes don't act the same. You have different priorities, you have different faiths, you believe in different things, your brain works differently, you like different things, so on and so forth. There's so many things that can create a lot of rift. So it's okay to try and try and try unless you until you feel that that person that you're trying to find can be like not the first person. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that the person that you want to believe in, it can be the first person you try and will want to believe in, and or it can be the 50th person or the 100th person, but it takes time. I have no idea what I'm saying. Oh, sometimes I just say things and I don't realize why I'm saying it. So that's one thing. The reason I wanted to talk about loneliness is because I see every other day someone saying that they just feel lonely. Like they have they are around their family, they are around their friends, and they feel alone. And trust me, I understand that feeling so good. Moving on, because I kind of thought that I can't find happiness in humans, or I can't find that solace in humans. I got myself a pet rabbit. Trust me, I'm having fun, guys. I wake up 8 in the morning, play with him for like 2 hours, go to work, come back from work, play with him, eat. And it's just a new lifestyle. I'm telling you, in the past 4 days, my life has totally changed. It revolves around him. I am usually around him. Not usually. I'm either in his pen or either he is out with me. There's like nothing. We just sleep in different areas. That's all. Um, yeah, I mean, you. I don't know what to say. I feel like you guys are looking at me and then you're going, she is going through it. And the reality is, I'm actually going through it. Um, I think Tiff is like, I have a baby. I have babysitting duty today. Um, yeah. No, never. Tiff, come on. We all know that you babysit me. I think everyone has been there in a crowded room, talking and interacting, but not being a part of the conversation or the event. I know. Sometimes I feel that every single second of me being there, I'm here to encourage and support. Thank you. I'll get shy now. uh, Helly, is that you? I love you. I bred you too. This is cute. Yeah, I mean, the other thing is that the temperatures are soon. I think the weather does play a big role in your, moods and stuff. I always feel really icky when it's like a sad day outside. It's raining the whole day. There's no sun, and then suddenly there's sun, and I'm like, huh, life is so good. I am doing so good. Well, the loneliness was not supposed to be this big of a topic. The thing that I really, really wanted to talk about is how we underestimate ourselves. Not, it does not really matter what others says, but I think a lot of people just underestimate. I don't know about a lot of people, but I do undermine my own success. I wouldn't say success, but achievements, I guess. Um, I usually overanalyze what I'm doing, and then I compare myself with people who are far more experienced than I am. Like I have said this. I guess everyone knows here. If someone does not know, I am a uh, what do you? Okay, so I'm a neurobiology researcher, and I work with PhD students and postdocs and research scientists and like people who have been the postdocs and the research scientists have been in this field for more than a decade, right? And the PhD students are also like quite smarter than I am. No doubt about that. But also there's a fact that I am a pure biology student, and these people are bioengineering or like how do I these people are bioengineering people, and they have a lot of knowledge about engineering, which I don't. So whenever they talk, most of the time I can't really relate to anything because I'm like, what? And that's okay. But in my head, I'm like, I'm so stupid. I'm just living in a imposter syndrome. Everyone thinks that I'm smart just because I got this very smart sounding, smart sounding, sorry, smart sounding degree. Like if I say tell anyone that I have a master's in neurosciences, they're like, "Oh, you're smart." So I always feel like I have this imposter syndrome where I people think that I'm really smart, but I'm not really smart. Uh, I was not able to talk to anyone for the longest time, and that's the reality. Like I was like, I can't tell them what I think about this project. Or basically, what I'm trying to say is, usually I feel that I'm in an imposter syndrome. Like I am not that smart. But recently, when I started talking or giving my opinions on subjects, it really changed. I was like, wait, I can tell them something. Like they don't know this. I know that, and it was like, oh, I might not be as stupid as I think I am. It's so bad. I should not think that way, but yeah. I seriously don't know. I was hoping there will be people and I would be able to talk to them, but um, uh, you know, when a person who talks a lot does not know what to say, it's weird. It's really weird. Trust yourself. Hmm. And that's a good. I'm again really sorry if I'm literally butchering your names. I love your brain. But Joel, trusting yourself is kind of one of the most difficult things in the world. It is easier for you to trust someone else than trust yourself. And I'm not saying that I don't trust myself. Like, if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. But doubt, you okay, here's an example. You trust your parents before you trust yourself, right? I'm 24, and if I want to buy anything, like, it's just, even if I'm paying for things, even if I'm paying for things myself and I want to buy, like, for example, a perfume, I will call my mother because I don't trust myself that I'm making a right decision. Um, it's so bad. Sometimes I call her when I'm trying to buy like a color that I wanted for painting. And she'll be like, Kanik, I'm so done with you. Like, can you just do something by yourself? And that is the thing. It is easier to trust other people than to trust yourself because you know so much about yourself. You know things that no one else knows, right? And then you're like, well, I have done this as well. Like, am I the right person to make this decision? The problem here is that we remember things that we have done and no one knows about, but we forget the things we have done and everyone knows about. Like, we forget the good parts that we have done, and then we just remember the bad ones. And because of that, trusting yourself becomes a little bit difficult. You're like, oh my God, like, I have done this. Come on, I cannot be that good to make a decision by myself. So, yeah, I mean, trusting yourself is a process. And I think it is, if you start trusting yourself, nine, I, this is my own opinion, but I think that if you start trusting yourself and believing in yourself, 99% of your problems are already solved because then you don't really need anyone's validation. You don't need anyone's opinions, or you know that whatever decision you're going to make, it will be good for you. And that's where my problem lies. Well, unfortunately, trusting myself isn't that easy. Exactly, it's not easy. Like, I made some really stupid decisions and I'm not proud of them. So I don't know if I can trust myself. But then at the same time, I made some really good decisions. And then I am, when that happens, then I'm like, oh my God, should I trust myself? Should I not trust myself? Am I good enough? Am I not good enough? I also think this has more to do with the upbringing as well. Like, a lot of people are brought up in a very competitive environment, and because of that competitive environment, you're always in a constant quarrel with yourself. Like, you're questioning yourself every single second of your life because you're like, well, am I good enough? And this has nothing to do with just the educational competitiveness. It can be about anything. Like, for me, my mother wanted me to be really intelligent. For my brother, it has nothing to do with studies. It was more so to do with, how other boys were acting at his age or what they were doing. So, for, like, it has different things for different people. Like, a lot of people, I don't know if this is something that should be. It's not good, but a lot of girls are also compared as to how good they are at household things. Like, do they know how to cook, or do they know how to clean and stuff like that? Which is not good. Like, this is not something you should be compared to about, but it is competitive, right? People, like, she is better at studies than you, she's better at cooking than you, she knows a lot of things, and then you're like, hi, why would you compare? Like, so I guess it has a little bit to do with, um, your upbringing. Hani said that decision that costed me my whole life. So Hanidi, I don't really want to share your story if you don't want me to, or if you want me to, if you want to share your story, go ahead. This is a safe space. No one's gonna say anything to you, so feel free. Um, was just going to say in relation to calling you mom, trust in yourself is trust in yourself is difficult to then move on to confidently sharing your knowledge or implementing the right decision. Hmm. I am not quite sure, Joel, if I understand what you mean by in relation to calling you mom. Um, I am 24. I'm not a mother. But yeah, I guess what you're saying is true that trusting yourself is difficult. And then moving on confidently, sharing your knowledge and implementing it, it's difficult. Sometimes there are times when I tell a lot of things to others, and when I have to implement that on myself, I'm like, no, I don't think so I can implement that. So yeah, that's one thing. Um, the other problem is I look very different right now on, like, when I'm seeing myself, I'm looking really different from how I'm seeing myself over. Ah, this is okay, bad. Okay, I don't like this. Wait a second. What is this? Let let's try to change the filter. I hate this so much. I always look a mess. You're fine. Okay. Yeah, but as I was saying, so sometimes it's easier to implement things. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's easier to say things, but then implementing things is difficult. Like you can be like, oh, you guys move on. Like if you're feeling lonely, move on. It's okay. Like life goes on and stuff, but it's difficult for you to actually implement it. Like it's difficult to move on. So yeah, saying things and implementing things are quite different. I do agree with that. Um, Halima, I'm pretty sure this is Heli. Heli says that yes, I find myself regretting few of my decisions, but then again, I know of that because that gut feeling says yet I ignore the feeling and go on with the decision. Those were those were the days. I guess we all have made decisions that we are not proud of, and it just how it is. You can't change anything about it. I look like a mess. You're fine. The problem is not that I'm looking like a mess. The problem is I'm looking really different on my camera screen, and I'm looking really different on the live. Like, ah, gee, the colors are not good. The colors right now that I am seeing are really pretty, but then the colors that I'm seeing over here are really bad, and I don't really like that. I'm so bad. Okay, moving on. Continuing. Joel says, "I know me, my strength and weaknesses. Yet I go and ask someone else for advice and take their answer instead of going with my gut reaction." Huh. Someone says change the angle, so I'm gonna change the angle. Is this angle better? Sorry. Moving on. Yes, Joel. I do. I do agree with that. It is very similar with me as well. Like, I know what decision would be good for me, or like sometimes it's even as simple as like going and buying groceries. I'm like I give two options to my roommate. I'm like, choose one of them, because I don't trust I don't trust my own decision. So and then I take upon what her blind decision to that was. Not even her decision per se, but her blind decision to something. And even though I know that that decision might not be the best one for me, I still go on and I still kind of, how do I say this? Um, Kind of move forward with that decision, which I know might not be the best decision for me going forward and stuff. But it's just like it's so difficult to trust myself that I would rather do that than trusting myself and my gut. So, but there are ways that you can try and improve that. But it what I want to tell you right now, that it is very normal for someone to feel like, yes, I can't trust my gut, even though you know that this might be the right decision for you. um Hani says it's tough to fight with your own self when the biggest danger for you is you. Hmm. That's an interesting take, Hani. How do I say this? Um, the biggest enemy for you can only be you. That's actually really true, because you know about yourself, and then do you make decisions that might not help you in the process. I'm not quite sure as to where you're going with this, but yeah, I guess the danger can be you. The danger can be you when you knowingly make decisions that are not good for you. The danger can be you when you're doing things that can harm you. So yes, the danger can be you. I've been dangerous to myself. Sometimes wrong decision isn't cost doesn't cost you one harm, but you're left empty from your core. You can't find anything inside you, and in my case, sometimes pain is only way to feel that I'm alive, or to distract from emptiness. Um, Guys, trigger warning here. I'm but as someone, okay, see, I do understand that, feeling pain sometimes lets you feel that you're alive, and lets you feel something, right? But is that the right way? It's not, right? It's not going to help you in the long run. It's not going to help you improve. It's not going to help you move on from that situation. Is it helping you, the because if it's not, that means that there is something and you have to change something. Considering that you have a child, I don't know. Maybe next time you kind of feel to try and do that, talk to someone that you trust, and let every single emotion out. Just just pour it out. And if you want to cry in that moment, cry. If you want to scream in that moment, scream. If you want to get angry in that moment, you can get angry. Yeah, I know it's difficult, and I'm not going to say that stop. I I know it's really difficult, and I know the situation as well. I know that it is not easy, but it takes time. But I'm pretty sure things will be good. I get tangled in buying ramen, like spicy or mild, then jump my mom saying, uh, then jumps when my mom says, Koi bhi utha le, which means you can pick anything. And I go with the one in my right hand, because right decisions made by right hand, I won't regret. Oh my god. I mean, that's so cute. It's cute in the sense like your reasoning to that is really cute, and I mean I might have done that as well. So but instead of asking just taking the right one in my hand. I go like this in front of my roommate. I'm like, choose one, choose one, choose one. So yeah. Joel says, I used to joke that I have to listen to myself because I can't run away from myself. And then COVID lockdowns came along, and sometimes it was just me, myself, and I had no escape. I guess COVID did do that to a lot of people. Like, I was with my family, but so I didn't had any time to myself. But the moments when we were in our own rooms or we needed space, um, I went into deep thinking about what I do and why I do that. So I guess COVID did. COVID helped us to not get escaped by us ourselves to, kind of be like, this is how it is. Trusting myself, trusting myself definitely takes a toll on me, but I'm happy being trustful towards myself than a bit different human. Hmm. Okay. From a very just a second. This light is irritating me. Better. I look so fat. I am so fat right now, so uh, please ignore my fatness. Moving on. Um, about trusting yourself than trusting someone different. There have been decisions that I'm not quite sure of if they are like good decisions or bad decisions. Um, and because of those decisions, I guess it is a bit difficult for me to trust myself. Um, I go back and forth uh, as to if that decision was right or not. For example, I did move out of my country, and not that's not the decision I question myself, but uh, but the question is that was it worth the amount of money that I took as a loan? Was my education loan worth it? Or it again goes back to the spiral of me not feeling confident as to what I'm doing is the right decision for me, or am I smart enough, or blah 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 blah. And trust me, you don't want to see me in that phase, because then you can tell me the biggest achievement of my life, and I'll be like, but it wasn't that good. Like, I could have done better. Hanidi says, well, on a serious note, you are very cute. If you think my fat is cute, Hanidi, I really think you should take your eyes. I think you just love me a little bit too much, Hanidi. And here is Tiff saying, yes, she is. Tiff, maybe you need to check your eyes as well. Or you guys just love me too much. Which I'm not sad about that. You're not that. You're Fluffy. See, Fluffy is what my pet bunny is. I have fat. Okay, not making a joke of the discussion, but who just sang bad decision in their head? I did. Bad decisions. Da-na-na-na-na. Guys, I'm really bad with memory right now. So yes, I love you, and I'm proud of this of my this. I'm getting you know how people get hate comments, I get love comments. This is so cute. Okay. I really do want to talk about two things that I'm really proud of. Um, the biggest thing that I'm proud of is yesterday I got an email, and one of the PhD students I helped him with his project, and right now he's going for a award, like a scientific award, obviously. So my name is in the paper that he's going to submit. I am the co-author of that paper, and I know a lot of people wouldn't understand my excitement for this, but this is a big deal. This will be my first paper that I'll have co-authored. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal in the way that it is really good for um, my profession. Uh, Next is I got 1K subscribers on my YouTube channel, not the AHC YouTube channel, on my private one. But I'm not proud of the 1K. I'm proud of the preserver. I'm proud of the fact that I was able to post continuously even when I was feeling down, even when I was like, I think I should not do this, because I am someone who moves on very fast from things like this. Like, if I think like, well, no one's seeing it, like, what's the use? Blah blah blah, and I'll move on. This is something that has been with me since forever. Like, I just move on with things when I think like this is something bad. I'll just move on, like move, like, forget it. This is not gonna happen for me. That is usually my thought process. But yeah, I was able to survive a year, and I hope I can do that more. See, AHC is very different for me than anything else. I do AHC because I volunteer at AHC because it makes my heart happy. It makes me so happy to be here, to talk to people, to try to kind of help them out. I know that Honeydee kind of changed the topic, but it makes me really happy that I can help someone. And I don't know. I've been called out because of this as well. Like, you don't know how AHC has changed me. AHC has changed me as, like, I am a very sarcastic person in general. Like, I usually don't talk normally. If someone says, like, if I know that everything is going nice and the other person is not kind of sad or anything, I am usually sarcastic. And but then I have this switch now. I have this switch and I pick up on not just voice tones but like text tones as well. You realize if someone's not feeling good. They just change the way they text when they are sad. So I have this switch. I switch like this, and I'm like, I go from haha, you are so, what are you doing, to oh my god, are you okay? Like, I'll just change it, and I've been called out because of it. Some people have called me fake for this. They're like, she's always trying to be sweet to everyone. This is not how people are. And I always say I'm not sweet. I'm not sweet at all. But it's just how AHC as a thing has completely changed how I talk. Um, but yes, I love you. I bred you too. I like healthy, fluffy, chubby peeps. Would like to date too? Okay, fine. Hani, I know that you said that you can't say everything here. And I guess that's true. But if you really want anyone to talk to you, uh, you should talk to someone about that. If this is something that you want to talk personally, that's okay. Please reach out. please reach out to a therapist. But if you really need, if you don't think that therapy is something you want to go, you can also reach out to BTSHC account on Twitter. Um, I don't know how much I can say here. As I said, that yeah. um, Joel says the males in my family would say it's me being a female. Lol. um, Tiff says I gotta go. I have to be an adult and look at the flooring. I hope you have a good time and know that you are loved by me. Tell mom I said hi and stream Jimin's album and body roll to every song. Yeah, Fire Tiff, thank you for being here. And the males in my family, my father always treated me like a son, so that's something. Um, Hanidi, I would really recommend you to reach out. Mm, and yes, stream BT is stream German right now. I'm so excited because my German's album is on the way, so it's coming in a few days. That means I've just woken up and seen the photo of Jin with the guys, except Jimin. Love it. Okay, so Tay and Jimin both are not in the picture, and Suga had written that they both left, I guess, like 10 minutes earlier than everyone, and they took the picture later on. But it just makes my heart so happy that the boys were together. Like, with all the craziness that goes around on Twitter about the boys disbanding. Like the boys don't even have to say anything, and it's all about them disbanding and them not being on good terms and blah 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 blah. I guess their silent reactions and answers to everything just say so much. So yeah, I mean I kind of laughed at the fact that Sugar Yoongi was already giving us the reason why Tae and Jimin were not there. I was like, he knows what is gonna happen if they don't see two people in that picture. I know, right? It's so weird. Like people really don't understand how much they've helped a lot of armies. Like how easy it is for them to kind of like make armies hot happy, make them happy, make them shy. And I'll say something. Okay, so a few days ago I was like on the verge of like breaking down, like literally breaking down, and there was Namjoon. He came and he didn't even say a lot. He came on viewers and he congratulated German, and he was like, let's work hard, fighting Namjoon, fighting army. And that fighting army was all I needed, to be honest. It's so easy for them to like, it's like a switch. So yeah. Hmm. So, do you guys think that's enough for today, or do you want me to stay for a little bit longer? I look so bad. Oh God. So sorry to hear that you were in that space. I go into that space. I guess for me, it has more to do with feeling homesick. Um, I don't know what to say, guys. I'm just a shy. all good to stay as long as you can and what. Oh, thank you, Joanne. That's sweet. No one's ever been this sweet to me, so thank you. Them being happy, them doing little things, them just staring at us through life make me happy as reaching having being alive. Oh, that's so cute. That's the cutest thing. Um, I would have bring and brought my bunny here to show you how he is, but he's gonna freak out. But let me try. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. Who? Who's that? Who's that cute? Who's that cute little baby? Do you wanna go now? Do you? Oh, do you wanna sit with me? Or do you wanna go? You'll jump, I know. As soon as I sit down, you'll jump, right? Hi. Oh, hi. Ah, okay, fine. Okay, fine. He's still a little bit scared, so I'll go leave him back. Baby, 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 baby. I'll put it on. We'll go back inside. Yeah, that was that was that was my bun. Yeah, it's bunny time. For me, it's 24/7 the bunny time. To be honest, cute bunny's got fluffy hair. Like, thanks. I'm kidding. I can't do this. My bunny is really really cute. Definitely norming him. I stay away from him. Cute. No, you can't nom cutie. But if there were carrots yummy on the desk, he would have stayed. Actually, you know what? Carrots are not something that you should give the bunny a lot. Like they like carrots. No, he's making some sounds now. They like carrots, but then it's not really like a lot of carrots is not good for their health as well. Uh, the thing is because I have adopted him and he is a rescue animal. Um, he gets scared easily, and I annoy him anyways. So and he does not really like to be picked out. So that's another thing. Like mother, like, come on, guys. I'm not fluffy. My bun is fluffy. Cleo is really fluffy. Cleo is like the fluffiest bunny I've seen. I'm not fluffy. I'm just fat. I'm straight up fat. I need to lose weight. Like, I look at this. There was a time when I never had this. And I guess the choice of my clothing is also something that makes me look fatter. Like, I'm wearing a oversized t-shirt over an oversized pants, and I'm like, why am I looking fat? Obviously, because everything is oversized. Come on, I'm so so cute. He's made my morning. Um, let me do something for you guys. See, you guys are going to be happy about that, no doubt. Um, Kyo, 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 say hi. Say hi. What are you doing? Huh? What you up to? He's not really interested. He doesn't want to be picked up, and he does not want to talk to anyone right now. I will date you, but that. Oh, I don't know where that came from, but I really don't want to know why that came from as well. I think my hair has started looking weirder now. Should I just cut my hair again? Okay, it is not. It is not the life where I talk about myself because we are here with AHC. So completely ignoring me now. We can go back to talking about AHC. I think it's more than enough time for me. If there is something you guys want to talk about, if there's something you want to say, you want to share, this is a free space for you, and this is a very safe space for all of you. Um, my I don't know what's going on. So uh yeah, if there's anything you want to say, go ahead and say it. um as everyone knows, AHC is a listening platform. We can help you out. We really do want to help. But if you are going through something, and if you, yeah, please reach out. If you need our help, please reach out. Again, this is not a therapy. We are not therapists here. We have people from all the all from psychology. We do have some therapists as well, but we don't give therapy on AHC. We all have gone through good trainings and stuff, but as I was saying, if you need help, please reach out. Um, and yeah, few updates about Purple Thread project. As a lot of people know, Purple Thread is my second project with AHC. We are thinking of making some changes to Purple Thread, considering there are people like Joel said, it's around, I guess it should be now 6 a.m. there, but it's quite early for a lot of people to be on the to be here. So yeah, we are going to make some changes, and I'm pretty sure me and Tiff will come and make sure that everyone knows about the changes. Um, we are really grateful for all the love and the support that we've been getting through this project. Um, and this project was something to show you guys that even people at AHC are not robots. Like, even we go through things, and even we Even we find things very difficult, and it's okay, and no one has it together. It's okay not to have it together. It's okay to kind of push your boundaries and kind of try to understand what's going on with you, and fight your way through it. And it's okay to ask for help. um, there's nothing wrong with you, and we care about your emotions. You should care about your emotions, and they are not like, they matter. It's just don't push them under the rug. They really do matter. And yeah, as much as we can help you, we really want to help you all. So yes, Joel says, I want to say thank you to all the work you, Tef, and the rest of the team do. We are really grateful that you guys let us help you out, to be really frank. Honey the says that Zainab is love your hair and wants a style like you. I love her too. Thanks that she's watching with me. Hanide, if you want therapy, there are places that I'll have to look up for you. But if you want to talk with someone on AHC, then you can either reach out to BTS underscore AHC on Twitter, or there is also BTS AHC subcon ISA uh, account, which is more so for the South Asian communities, where you can, if you want, you can talk in like Hindi or Urdu, because we have speakers in Hindi and Urdu as well. Gerald says, I'm okay with the time. It's Sunday morning here in New Zealand. So if I try to attend to support, because I honestly believe this platform is needed and a great support for armies and beyond. I'm really thankful, Joel. I'm one thing. I'm really sorry because I'm pretty sure that I've been pronouncing your name like literally butchering your name right at this point. But I'm really really thankful that you guys are here to support, because this is something I believe in. I also do try to speak it on my own channel. Like, I try to convey my emotions on my own channel. So, like, they know that even if I'm making all these vlogs where I'm happy and stuff, I go through the same emotions. And I'm really glad that people like you are here, and to every single person who's watching right now. um I don't know how to say this, but I'm really glad for your name, um for your support, for you just being here. It means a lot. Yeah, not butchering my name at all. Well, thankfully, thankfully, I'm not doing that. Yes, I guess. Yeah, there will be changes soon, and I hope that we have. I'm pretty sure that the next month is the month again with where we have. Oh yeah, next month there is a guest. So I don't know. Maybe it's one of the guests that you guys really, really liked. I gotta go. You're the loveliest person for yourself. You're the loveliest person for yourself first. Then, of course, me and others. I'm proud of you and thank you for being you. I love you. I really do. But yes, guys, I guess this is more than enough. Um, but if you want to reach out, do reach out to people that might be able to help you. Do reach out if you don't have a therapy that you can go to, or there are some circumstances. Please reach out to AHC. But be in mind, we don't provide with therapies, and we don't do an analysis of your thing as well. Um, I'm glad that that can help you, Honey. More than happy to help. Thank you, Joel, Heli, Honey, uh, for being here, and thank you everyone else for being here. That's all from me, and I'll see you in the next episode of Purple Project. If that episode is not Liv's life. Bye bye.